Congratulations on buying your new home. When are you going to let me in? I brought all of my stuff over.
I've already finished moving in and there's no space left for you.
But I'm standing in front of your house right now. Where are you? I don't see you.
I moved out of Japan, actually. I'm living in a different country now.
What? Why am I finding out about this now?
Trouble busters!
This is what you've been waiting for, Melanie. I need to borrow some money from you.
I don't have any more money to lend you.
I just need $1,000. It's not that much. Don't be so stingy.
That's a lot of money.
It's not even your money. Now hand it over. I'm sure that Ken would say yes if I asked him directly, but I don't want to bother him because I know how busy he is. Just do me a favor and get the money.
Mom, what are you doing here?
Ken, listen to this. Melanie won't lend me $1,000.
What? Melanie, why won't you give my mother the money? Is there a problem? It's my money. Just give it to her.
What? I can't believe that Ken would say that to my face. The money that we live off of comes from my salary.
I'm sorry about this, Mom. Melanie's an idiot and she's also super stingy.
What is he going on about? Why do I have to put up with this? Ken was superficial and he didn't want people knowing that I'm the one making the money for the two of us. That's why he acted like the better person in front of his mother. He didn't mind giving away our money because I'm the only one working hard to make any.
I'm so lucky to have you as my son, Ken. I don't know why you married a wretched woman like Melanie. You deserve so much better.
I know, right? I'm so nice. Melanie's so dull and boring to be with. I made a mistake choosing to marry her. She's also clumsy and stingy, and she can't even get pregnant. I would be able to put up with her if we had a child together, but we don't.
And how can you be so cruel to me?
I'd be happy to leave this marriage, but Melanie needs me more than I need her, so...
You're so kind, Ken. You should prioritize your own happiness, though. I'm so proud to be your mother.
I mean, I can't divorce Melanie knowing that she'd suffer without me. I'm just not selfish like that.
And he really should be standing up for me right now. I really need his help, but all he's doing is trying to be the good person. In the end, I gave $800 to Ken's mother. I knew that she wouldn't pay me back. Felt like a big loser letting Ken and his mother take advantage of me like this. That evening, I spoke to Ken about how I felt about our marriage and his relationship with his mother. I don't work hard so that your mother can come and ask to borrow money from us over and over again. The money is for our future. I don't want to waste it.
I know that, but I also need to take care of my mother too. I'm happy with the way things are, so you don't need to worry about me.
You might be okay with this arrangement, but I'm not. I don't want your mother to get in the way of our happiness.
If you put my happiness first, then things will work out in the end. How do you think it makes me feel when you complain about my mother like this? Maybe you need to work harder so that you don't have time to think about these stupid things.
Do you know how much money your mother has taken from us? We hardly have any savings. Doesn't that concern you? If we're serious about buying a new house, we have to save up more money.
I guess we need to be more careful about our spending then. My mother raised me on her own when I was a child, and now I owe it to her to take care of her in return. I need you to give my mother money when she needs it, but also save up for our new house. That's the least you could do, seeing that you can't even get pregnant.
You don't own me, and you shouldn't be blaming me for not being able to get pregnant. Don't you think it's unfair that I'm doing all the work and paying for everything? If you want to take care of your mother, you should do it with your own money.
You shouldn't be talking back to me. I'm the man of this house. I've had enough of this. I'm leaving you.
Are you serious? So if I speak my mind, you punish me with the threat of divorce?
That's right. I can't have you disrespecting me. What good are you to me if you disobey me and stop giving me money? You're unattractive and can't get pregnant. You're basically worthless.
At that moment, any love I had left for Ken had disappeared from my heart. So this is how he felt about me. Our marriage is a sham. I see. If that's how you feel, then I guess I was foolish for thinking that we could be happy together.
You finally see that? You really are an idiot.
You're absolutely right.
You can hold on to the divorce papers. If you don't want me to divorce you, you shouldn't disobey me anymore.
After Ken left, I was furious, confused, and horrified. I couldn't stay married to Ken any longer and regretted the fact that I had married him in the first place. The only way that I was going to get over this was by getting revenge. I wasn't going to forgive Ken or his mother. Troublebusters. My plan for revenge had begun, but I didn't want Ken and his mother to suspect anything, so I acted like nothing was wrong. No matter how much the two of them annoyed me, I didn't let it show and continued to smile. I also saved up as much money as I could and bought myself a new house.
Melanie, where are you? How long are you going to make me wait?
I'm working right now.
When are you going to let me in? I brought all of my stuff over. I thought that you work from home. How could you not be home right now?
I'm working in my new house.
I'm standing in front of your house right now. Where are you? I don't see you. Don't tell me that you're still at your old house and haven't actually moved out. I know that you're not smart, but you're not that dumb, are you?
No, I really am working in my new house. I'm all moved in. I've moved in. I'm the new and improved Melanie.
I don't understand what you're talking about. Hurry up and let me in. Also, I need some more money from you.
All about that. Ken already said yes, so you can't say no to me. But I most certainly do not approve. I don't care what you think. As long as you continue to give me money, I won't complain. I mean, that's all you're ever going to be good for. Ken and I basically own you. I need to tell you something, though. You seem to be completely unaware about what's been going on. I don't understand. Explain it to me. You're married to my son, which gives me the right to boss you around. Actually, Ken and I are divorced now.
What?
So I moved out yesterday.
Why didn't Ken say anything to me about all this?
I'm not even in Japan anymore.
I don't get it. How is that possible? What's happening? And why am I finding out about this now?
I guess he forgot to tell you. Either way, you're both strangers to me now, and I have no reason to share my new home address with you.
Why would you and Ken get divorced, though? You should have discussed this with me beforehand. I'm going to give Ken a call now.
Okay, go ahead. There are a few things that I want to say to him as well.
I'm not letting you get away with this.
I don't need her approval to get divorced. It's already done anyway.
I talked to my mom. Melanie, what the hell is going on?
I simply filed divorce papers that you gave me. We're no longer married, which makes us strangers.
Why didn't you say something before you filed the papers?
Well, you gave me the papers to file, so I didn't do anything wrong. I moved out of the country and started a new life already. I've never been happier.
I may have given you the divorce papers, but that doesn't mean that I wanted you to file them.
Are you sure about that? Why would you give me signed divorce papers if you weren't serious about breaking up with me?
Well,
Anyway, we're divorced and there's nothing you can do about it now.
it was supposed to be an empty threat, nothing more.
Well, I took it seriously. It's your signature on those divorce papers, which means that you wanted to get divorced from me.
Can we fix this, Melanie? This isn't what I wanted.
Well, I'm very happy that I'm no longer married to someone like you. I have no feelings left for you whatsoever.
So you tricked me into signing the divorce papers then?
I did no such thing. You did this all on your own.
Are you saying that you had already decided to divorce me when we were talking about buying a new house?
No, not then. I filed the divorce papers the day before yesterday.
What? And why?
When I realized that I couldn't stay married to you any longer, I came up with a schedule, and the day before yesterday seemed like the best time to officially get divorced from you. I couldn't bear to be with you and your mother for another minute, but I had to make sure that you two wouldn't find out that I was planning to divorce you.
How dare you, Melanie? We had some good times together. Didn't that mean anything to you?
Not after the way you've been treating me recently.
You need to undo what you've done. I'll remarry you if need be.
No, thank you. Why would I go running back to you to be bullied by you and your mother again?
You make us sound like monsters. We did no such thing. We just put you in your place, that's all. Besides, I already put down a mortgage on this new house. What am I supposed to do now?
I know that.
I need to pay back $1,200 a month.
You only make $1,500 a month, so that must be pretty tough then. I'm surprised that the bank even offered you a mortgage.
They loaned me the money because they knew that you earned more than me. And I also knew the person that works at the bank. They did me a favor, really. Are you sure that this is a good idea, Ken? You don't make much money, and paying back the loan is going to be really tough. I know, but my wife Melanie makes more than me, and she's going to help me pay back the mortgage. Well, if the bank approves the loan, I guess I'm okay with you buying one of our properties then. I think that the bank would agree to the mortgage if you and Melanie both make the mortgage payments each month. Oh, so I can't even get a loan without Melanie's help then? That's right, you have no other choice. Is that really the only option? I'd rather not ask for Melanie's help. Yes, that's the only way you'll be able to get a loan from the bank. Your sister works at a bank in the loan department, right? Would she be able to help me? Please? I guess I can ask her and see what she says. Look, Melanie's going to help out with the payments. With her salary, we'll have no issues paying back the loan, I promise. Fine, I'll get in touch with my sister. You'll need to make a down payment of at least $30,000 though. Will you be good for that? That won't be a problem. I can make the down payment right away. You rely on Melanie too much. You should be more grateful. It'll ruin you if you live beyond your means. You won't be able to do this without Melanie's support, so you need to make sure that your marriage is stable. If you consider the risks involved, I suggest you buy a house that isn't so expensive. Or you need to learn to become the type of person that can afford to live in such a nice house. I get that you're looking out for me, but you don't have to. Melanie and I are great and we'll have no trouble paying back the loan. Besides, Melanie is totally in love with me. She'll never leave me, I'm sure of it. She'll be more than happy to cover the down payment as well. You're unbelievable. Let me call my sister. I need a favor from you, sis. My good friend Kent here wants a loan, but he doesn't make much money now. I'd be very grateful if you approved my loan. It'd be too embarrassing for me to get a loan with my wife's name instead of my own.
I understand. Well, I'll lower the down payment amount to $10,000.
Really? That'd be great. Thank you.
But under one condition.
What is it?
Tell me where you plan on buying your new house. If you change neighborhoods, you can buy a house for much cheaper and still live in a large and nice house. If we can manage to lower the amount that we're lending to you, I think I can approve your loan.
I see.
This is the only way. I hope you'll consider it.
Okay, I say yes to your proposal. Let's do this.
I see, it all makes sense to me now.
So you understand why I need you to help me pay back my loan, right?
I do, but now that we're strangers, it's not my problem to solve.
What am I supposed to do about my loan, though?
Well, the loan is in your name and you need to find a way to make those payments.
I know that. I'm not an idiot. I can't believe that you filed the divorce papers without telling me. I mean, who does that?
You're the one that tricked me, Ken. You pretended to be a nice person when we were dating, but as soon as we got married, you treated me like your personal ATM. Can't believe that you and your mother ganged up on me like that. I want you to understand that what you've done is wrong, and you and your mother need to be punished for it. Do you realize that because of your stupid pride, you got a loan of $200,000 from the bank? That's a lot of money, and you're gonna have a lot of trouble paying that money back. Not only will you not be able to pay back the loan, there'll also be a negative impact on your work because you'll need to worry about the money all the time. I don't know if anyone is willing to help you, but you're gonna have to be nice to everyone if you want their support, and you're not off to a good start. With your crappy attitude, I have no intention of helping you.
No.
I already know that you're a selfish monster, so you can't do anything to change my mind.
Melanie, let me try to persuade you, though. I really need your help with this.
What?
I've got this,
Huh?
I realize that
What is it?
I'm still madly in love with you.
I see. That's not what I expected you to say.
I realize that after losing you, I couldn't live without you. Would you please come back to me?
You only need me back as your ATM.
No, it's not about the money for me anymore. I miss you so much. Please come home.
If you're willing to write up a contract stating that you'll ask for no financial aid from me regarding your loan payments, I might consider it.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that.
Why not? You're madly in love with me, right? You just told me that it wasn't about the money anymore.
It's not, but I still need your financial support.
I knew it. It was always about the money for you. You never loved me.
You like to work and you make a decent living. Why not share your money with me?
Why would I want to give away my money to someone that doesn't even love me?
I just told you that I love you and care for you.
Then you'd be okay with me not giving you any money, right?
Look, I love you and your money, okay?
Then I'm sorry, it's not possible for me to get back with you.
Damn it, Melanie. I was trying so hard to be nice to you, but you're not making it easy for me.
There we go, the real Ken. I knew that you couldn't stay nice to me for long.
I'm sorry, but you're not worth anything to me without your money. If you want me to love the other parts about you, you need to make an effort to be a better woman.
How dare you, Ken? You have no right to say that to me. What about you? You're not exactly desirable. I'm not going to let you make me feel bad about myself. Is this what you really want? You want me to move back to Japan and remarry you? If it is, I'll do it. I'll become the woman of your dreams and make you fall deeply in love with me.
Sounds great. That's what I wanted to hear, Melanie.
I was lying. I have no intention of keeping you in my life. I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to fall for your stupid threats. This was just part of my plan to get revenge so that you two would be punished for your crimes. I got divorced from you and bought a new house overseas so that I could start over without you. There's no way in hell I would ever remarry you. You don't even have the decency to apologize to me for the way you treated me all these years. I'm not talking to Ken only. I expect an apology from you too, Sarah. Why haven't you said a word the entire time? Not that I'm interested in hearing what you have to say for yourself.
I'm here and alive, if that's what you're wondering. I didn't say anything because
Because what?
I was trying to come up with a sincere apology.
I see, I'd like to hear that.
Melanie, we're so sorry for our behavior.
I'm sorry, Melanie.
What are you two apologizing for?
What?
So you simply apologize to try to get on my good side? A simple apology is not enough. I need to know what you're apologizing for. You're unbelievable. You don't feel bad at all about what you've done. You only apologize to try and get out of this undesirable situation.
That's not it.
We do feel bad about what we've done to you.
Feel bad about what? I'm hanging up now. This is a complete waste of my time.
Wait, don't hang up. We're not done talking.
Oh, she really hung up on us.
Well, call her back then.
This number cannot be reached at the moment. Please try again later.
Oh no, Melanie's blocked my number.
This number cannot be reached at the moment. Please try again later.
She blocked me as well. Ken, this is all your fault.
You're the one that was using Melanie for her money. This isn't my fault.
You're the idiot that gave her the signed divorce papers. Why in the world would you do that? Didn't you consider the possibility of her filing the papers without you knowing?
I never thought that she would go through with it. I thought that she loved me too much to leave me.
Well, I guess she didn't because she left you and moved out of the country.
If you hadn't mistreated her in the first place, she would have never left me. This is all your fault, Mom.
How dare you blame me for this, Ken? You're being so disrespectful to me.
Oh, Melanie called me back.
This must be good news.
I knew it. She still loves me.
I'm glad that you grew up to be a desirable man. Now don't mess this up. This might be our last chance to make things right with Melanie. We need to give her a good enough reason as to why we're both sorry.
I know, but I can't think of anything specific. Can you?
No, I can't. Just act like you're really sorry and hope that she buys it. If Melanie isn't convinced, just tell her that you'll listen to everything she has to say from now on and we'll make an effort to become a better person.
Okay, fine. I'll do as you say.
Sorry about earlier. I just remembered that I forgot to tell you something very important.
Something important? This must mean good news for me. Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, thank you.
She's totally going to ask me to remarry her.
Good going, Ken. My ATM is back. Now all of my money troubles are gone.
What is it that you want to tell me, Melanie?
I'm asking you and your mother to pay me for all of the emotional damage that you two caused me during our marriage.
Excuse me?
You two are gonna pay me for my suffering.
Why would we need to do such a thing? We both apologized, remember?
Ken, put Melanie on speakerphone. Melanie, what are you talking about?
You two abused me emotionally for a long time and took my money as well. That's why I'm suing you both. You made fun of me and yelled at me and made me feel really bad about myself. I've recorded our conversation from the last 6 months and I'm submitting them as evidence. I've already hired a good lawyer who's been helping me through all this. She's confident that I have a very strong case against you two.
Wait a minute.
I'm asking Sarah to pay me $5,000 and Ken to pay me $20,000. That's more than fair.
Why do I have to pay 4 times more than my mother?
$5,000 is a lot of money for me to pay. I'm retired and broke. How am I supposed to come up with that money?
You shouldn't have bullied me then.
It was tough love. I was trying to get you to be a better wife to Ken.
Well, you can explain it to the judge in court then.
I need to pay back my loan. I can't afford to pay you 20 grand.
Why don't we take this up in court? There's no point in arguing about it over the phone. Although a court case could have a negative impact on your business and reputation, Ken. Doesn't look good if people find out that you were harassing your ex-wife.
Is that a threat, Melanie?
Take it how you want, Ken. The decision of whether we take this to court or not is up to you.
Melanie, don't do this. I'm still not giving up on the hope that you'll remarry me. I feel terrible for the way that I behaved, and I promise that I'll be a better person from now on. Please believe me.
I need more details than that. What do you feel remorse for?
Well, everything.
Tell us what we did wrong and we promise to fix it.
Why do I have to be the one to tell you what you did wrong?
This number cannot be reached at the moment. Please try again later.
Oh, this can't be good.
I felt so much better. I got to say what I wanted to Ken and his mother and had a great lawyer who was going to help me sue them and punish them. We all agreed to settle this privately and not to take the case to court. It was going to take Ken and his mother a long time to pay me the money, but we agreed that they would pay me in installments. Ken and his mother decided to sell the house and use the money to pay back Ken's loans, but they hadn't taken good care of the house and it wasn't going to sell at a good price.
How did you manage to damage this new house in so little time? What were you thinking? I'm not going to be able to sell the property for you, Ken. You're on your own now. After Melanie left me, I was under a lot of stress, and I took it out on the house. Well, you need to start by repairing the damages and deep cleaning the place. My sister called me and told me that you're 2 months late on your last loan payment. I know that. Your things didn't go according to my plan. If you continue to not make your loan payments, you'll be in big trouble and it won't matter that we're friends. This is business and people are serious when it comes to money. Why is this happening to me? What am I supposed to do? Somebody please help me.
Ken lost his only friend, and he was alone to deal with the mess that he had created for himself. Ken was a sole proprietor, but with all the things going on in his life, he went out of business. Now that he was unemployed, he couldn't pay back his loan. Ken and his mother were forced to move out of their home. Without a permanent home address, Ken couldn't find any work. His mother, Sarah, had no luck either. She had no experience, and no one wanted to hire her at her age. 2 of them live in a park and are homeless now. In the end, I didn't get all of the money I asked for from Ken and his mother, but I didn't mind. It wasn't about the money anyway. I wanted to teach them a lesson. They shouldn't have taken me for granted or bullied me. I loved my new life, and it was exciting for me to live overseas and try out new things. I met someone new. His name's Alan. We've been going on a few wonderful dates, and I have a feeling things are going to get serious between us. I'm not in a rush to get married again, so I plan on enjoying the time I spend with Alan to see where this leads us.
Troublebusters.